Fucking Faded Friday. Give me your music. I need it. I want it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, Ellie. And cheers. I actually packed a bowl and cleaned my. Where is the bowl? I cleaned it. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Happy Faded Friday. Let me grab. Hold on. I'm grabbing. I got it. I haven't found any like cool new music videos, which is kind of a bummer. I found some cool songs like on Instagram or on Instagram, Spotify and shit like that, but not a lot. Not an overt amount of music videos, which sucks. But if we don't have enough, we literally how many songs are on the Faded Friday list now, Glut? It's over 400. We're set. We're good. We have so much. I'm actually going to pull it up just in case. So, yeah, we have a list that Glut has been putting together for months now, actually. I would say at least over a month. That's our backup list. And it's all music videos of like unknown artists. And we've been going through it and it's been universally really, really good. But like it's just growing. It's infinitesimally growing. So I'll never catch up on it. But that's a good thing, really. Hold on, let me scroll to where wow, I've actually gotten through over 100 songs on it. Damn, I'm proud of myself. Hell yeah. We've done it. We've 100. I mean, that's not bad. No, getting through 100. And I think I've added at least half of it to the play, like the mega playlist, the tits playlist. Cheers. Happy Faded Friday. Where's the lighter? There she is. Boom, mate. I truly hope it's just something you ate and not being sick. I hate being nauseous. Knives might have gotten some crud. He messaged me this morning. I saw his tweet on Twitter. He didn't get COVID. He did a COVID test, thank fuck. But he might have gotten some of the crud, which fucking sucks. And I think the rest of us are okay so far. Knock on wood. But we were like hand sanitizing like nobody's business. Thankfully, I mean, I was really appreciative of this. Like, it was kind of shocking. There were more hand sanitizer, like little dispensers all over San Diego than anywhere in Vegas, which was crazy. Just considering the atmosphere of Vegas, right? Like, everybody's touching their mouth and smoking and touching machines and drinking and, you know, but you really didn't see hand sanitizer anywhere in the hotels. But like, I swear to you, there was one in my hotel lobby. There was one in the elevator. There was one at the museum we went to. Like, everything we went to, even the zoo had hand sanitizer everywhere. Like, we really did hand sanitize the fucking living shit out of it because none of us wanted to get sick. Chronicle, thank you so much for some of the class. Keeping the class alive and giving any swings, knives. Let me grab. Hold on. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And I fucking appreciate you. Good morning, Arcane. How are you, love? Probably mean exponentially. Infinitesimal means close. Oh, I meant exponentially. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yesterday I said a fucking wrong word too. And it's, I said like vehemently in the wrong place. It was dumb. We have music. Let us start. And then I'll show you the giant ass list. So this is the list that Glut has been doing just independently of his own accord. Just go literally digging through the trenches of music that has like no views, considering YouTube. And it goes on. It's so big. It's huge. So that's our backup if we run out of music. That's loud. Let me see. Let me grab. Got it. Did I miss any? Oh, I got one. I got one from Glut. What is this? This is the doo-wop. Hold on. I swear to God, this guy's range is ridiculous. Okay, so doo-wop.
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
Pasty Bagel. It's been 4 years.
What the fuck? I did the math again in my head just to make sure. What's happening?
Thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving any go forth and be consensual in all the ways. Continue for another 4.
Jesus fuck.
I got... Boo! Chat, talk me into staying the rest of the day at work. I don't wanna... Can you get away with getting paid to do nothing all day? It's always better off if you're getting paid. Like, would you do anything different at home that's worth not getting paid? Did that work? Did it work? Oh, you have... Oh, well... Do you have, like, any... I would just take the PTO. It's Friday. I'm not the person to do this. I don't get an hourly wage or PTO. I don't know what anything's like anymore. Yeah. And it's the beginning of the week. Like, I don't see the negative side to just treating yourself to a long weekend. Run to the hills. Yeah, do that. I would. Or Pasty has another great point, and I do this to myself. Like, if you keep working, that first hit when you get off is so much sweeter because you waited so much longer. But also, if you get off earlier, you have that much longer to get more high. I'm definitely like a save my dessert as long as possible until the very and then like savor it kind of person. I do that. It makes everything better. But like, this is hard. I'm a freelance artist, so it's in my best interest to work as fast and often as possible. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard to... I mean, war games, they get fucking unlimited PTO, so they would get paid. I'm wearing a quandary now. Do you want to torture yourself? You have a 3-hour drive right after work. Okay, if you leave right now, is your drive less because you're not stuck in traffic? Because it's just leaning towards you should go. Is anyone depending on you today at work that you have to be there physically for, that you would like destroy the likelihood of them getting anything done? I have this random issue where my PC will randomly power off in the middle of doing shit. It will run a while, give me a false confidence, then it powers off. I've dusted out the inside, replaced the CMOS battery, and reapplied fresh thermal paste, but it still does it. Usually once I'm gaming or streaming for a bit, like once it's warmed up, I'm suspecting my power supply is failing. I was going to say that's exactly what happened before my power supply, like, I still don't know exactly what happened, but it audibly made a very loud crack sound and a little bit of smoke came out. Because I pushed that bitch. It was doing it while I was streaming. It was terrible. Might be worth it to try one. You can always return it if it doesn't solve your issue. That sucks. You let the magic smoke out? No, well, I wasn't going to tell you, but no, I definitely didn't let the magic smoke out. I just watched it. It was during stream. I don't know if you guys, it was, God, like 2 or 3 years ago. I was streaming live, and I thought I was still live, and I heard a pop, like a very loud, through my headphones, like crack pop sound come from one of my PCs, and stream was down suddenly, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it looked like someone took a hit inside the PC case, but I have a glass case, so I was just like watching it. I just watched it happen. I'm one of those watch it burn and ask questions later kind of people. Don't smoke that smoke. That smoke is bad for you. Your PC turning off like that is almost always hardware related. Do you think? Is there, like, what do you guys mean by a diagnostic? Like taking your case into like Micro Center or something? Hotbox PC sounds like a vibe. No shit. It's not the first time I've found weird things on my PC. One time one of my snakes got out and I found it curled up on my graphics card in the morning. That was fun. It was a very old God, it was 6 years old. I mean, I ran that bitch. I ran that bitch into the fucking ground. Literally. I run my computers into the ground. I don't, for funsies, replace things. I wait till they break. It's probably not the best thing to do, but. God, Rod, honestly, the PC is not your worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, and my worst fear is if my snake gets inside the recliner, the like rocking recliner chair, the only piece of furniture left in my house, all those gears and everything in there, and the fact that it's a rocker, it's a guillotine. It's a snake guillotine in there. I have no fucking idea what I would do. None. Hope she comes out. I've been trying to reteach myself. Honestly, like I've had it for years. I know how to read music. I grew up like playing piano and doing opera and shit like that. Singing, believe it or not. I know I ruined my vocal cords. They don't do that anymore. And I've had one for years. I got it secondhand somewhere. I don't know, years ago, just because I wanted some sort of portable instrument and I moved a lot and my keyboard is huge and really hard to bring out and just like fuck with. So I got a little app on my phone. I've just been reteaching myself. I cut my nails for this. You'd have to take, the problem is like even just moving, like any movement of the chair, it rocks. And it's basically two like round blades doing this next to each other. And if her parts were anywhere near it, they'd just be done for. Like, I don't even know how I would move it. TwitchCon was a freaking blast. I always have a good time at TwitchCon. I don't know, like there's ups and downs, but it's always good people. And it's the one place in the world where I don't have to explain myself and what I do. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird explaining it to people outside of this world. Like, we don't even, like, my mom will say things like, my friends and I just don't understand how you make any money. And I know she's trying to be like flattering, but I'm like, wow, thank you so much. Like, that doesn't feel good. It's so hard to explain. It's so nice to just be surrounded by people that just get it. Like, we're all there because we get it and we understand it. It's just freeing for a weekend, a year. Memnock would work his tail way around the back of Dad's motorized armchair. I'm saying this is my nightmare. And we'd have to stay still in the chair until he decided to move. Literally, I have plans B, C, and D for if one of my snakes, and I do not handle them anywhere near this recliner chair because it's the only thing in my house that I truly, if they got up inside of it, I just don't know what I would do. So I don't have them anywhere near it. But I have like plans like how to lure them out with food or like how to splash water like with a hose up in there. Like an enema for the chair or something. I've thought about this obsessively because it's a nightmare. I've seen people have to dismantle a couch to get their snake out or something like that. Was so sad for Ko. Oh, I know. No shit. I saw Ko the night of the partner party as I was like, I think Zach had already gone in and I ran into Misty in the inside part. And so we were just bullshitting. And then of course, the clot happens and you just keep running into people. And, when I was on my way out to try to find a group of people I knew, I saw Ko beelining back inside and he looked like, I've never seen Ko mad before. He had like angry eyes, which I found out was sad eyes. And I was a sliver from being like, hi. And then the face said no. And I'm glad I didn't because it was not, yeah. Poor guy. I can't even with that. Arcane, it's very hard to explain to, I feel like, that generation of people that you don't need a 9-to-5, Monday through Friday job with a boss to, like, afford your life. If that makes sense. I understand, and I don't fault them for that. It's so hard to explain any of that at all. Like the fact that I own my car in my house and I don't have a 9-to-5 is mind-boggling. Like, I'm sure they think I deal drugs or something. I feel like my spine's gonna pop. Ugh. Thank you, Green. I appreciate you. They're okay. I feel like they should be brighter and lighter and more blue for how sensitive they are. What happened to him? His dog passed away like the first day he got there. Oh God, we have music to watch and listen to. Happy vibes. Yeah, literally the day of TwitchCon, his dog got sick, like out of nowhere. Yeah, just I mean an overall healthy, fine dog. Just super fucking sad. Super. He tweeted about it, so it's not like it's private or anything like that. That being said, I'm sure he would appreciate some love. I know. It's just, and it was like, it was his wife and his children, 3 children at home having to deal with that all alone. And I think he went home early because I didn't see him the rest of the time. I believe I saw a tweet saying he went home early because, I mean, God, who wouldn't? Yeah, it was mid-flight on the way there. That's, yeah. I wanted to start a business deal drugs, but it's like 10,000 permit expense. That's what a permit? Oh, wow. Even working at, like, I always thought working at a dispensary would be fun. Like, if it was just, I mean, if it was just a part-time job and you were just, like, doing it for funsies, it seems fun. I don't know. People are there to get something fun and have a good time for the most part. I don't know. Did he lose a cat not that long ago? Because that is bad luck. That's just too much. No one deserves to lose that much love, and that's. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. There's a lot. I don't want to move one link at a time because it's just going to be fucking ridiculous. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move that one over there. For some reason, if I do it with the scene live, it loses all the scene, and it's just ridiculous. I'm going to move you over there, and then I have you there. And now we go back. Please work. Oh God, what or? I do apologize if things aren't in order. I don't know. They're independent. They are independent. Oh God. There we are. Gnosis Fuhai. I said that wrong. I got this one done. I came home like a week after I had my big arm gauntlet. I came home like a week after I had it done. And when I picked up my little sweet Millie Moose, the most perfect little pug in the whole world, and we will not speak ill of her, her little claws climbing up my arm because she was so excited, scratched my arm. And when your tattoo is new and still healing, they can scratch through the actual layer of ink before it is like healed and settled and done its thing inside your skin or whatever. And to this day, I have a line through the gold filigree right there in my tattoo that is permanent and forever. It's done for. Like, once that scratch is there, it's going to come out in the scab. Like, the ink's going to come out. That being said, I have a lovely reminder of my Millie Moose, who's the most perfect little pug in the whole world, because she took a chunk out of my tattoo. So, like, you know what I'm saying? She literally tattooed me. And I have, like, this memory of her for the rest of my life, but also she did take a chunk out of my very, very expensive tattoo for the rest of my life. So, pros and cons, right? Pros and cons, exactly. Memories, pros and cons. Also, like, it just depends on the dog's temperament. If there's any risk of them scratching you, the bacteria and the icky in a dog's toenails and stuff like that can get into a fresh tattoo and can cause massive infection. I probably wouldn't risk it unless you have... You know those rubber gloves, like the dishwashing rubber gloves that go like all the way up your arm, and you could duct tape them? Because isn't yours is on your arm, right? Yeah. If you could duct tape that above it so that nothing can get to it and no water, and it's not like you're like bathing a vicious dog or something like that, then you should be. I mean, I'm not going to say I wouldn't. If a dog must be cleaned, if there's something that must be done. But like, and then I'd probably put a bag over that or something, just to give the, like, something between my skin and the glove, like friction, so nothing's like rubbing on your tattoo or whatever. Can I be done? I don't want to do any more today. Can you physically be done today? You're not the first person to ask, and I'm here giving out days off. Like a trash bag with duct tape, 100%. Yeah, I would double up whatever you do. Wash the dog with one hand behind your back. Can you do that? Can you... He has shit all over him. Do you have anyone to ask? Because that's, wow, a lot. That's a lot. That sucks. Do you have any way to duct tape up your tattoo and, like, protect it? Because I understand. Things must be done. Life happens. We're not always in the perfect instance, in the perfect environment, in the perfect circumstances to do what must be done. And I understand. If my dog was covered in shit, I would literally just duct tape the fuck out of my arm with a bunch of plastic bags all over it and I would do what needs to be done, i.e., wash my dog. And then afterwards, I would probably do like some sort of peroxide bath or something on my tattoo, rinse the living fuck out of it with clean water, and then put a nice thin layer of aquifer on it and keep an eye on it. But just try to keep it dry and clean as much as fucking possible. But like, we're all adults here. We're never in a perfect instance. Like, it's never that way. We got to do what's got to be done. You can't leave your dog covered in shit. I completely understand. I completely understand. Just like double, triple wrap it if you can. Just to give it that extra couple of layers. Yeah, if you can do multiple, like do like a grocery bag and a trash bag over that, or a couple trash bags, and then duct tape it. Oh my god, my audio is so weird lately. Duct tape it. Oh, no, that's me. It was my dog. Duct tape it or something above the marking of the tattoo. Like if yours is as high as mine. I think yours is on the bottom, right? Just do your best. You're an adult. I know you can do your best. Like I know you know what that means to do your best. It's unrealistic to be like, no, leave the dog covered in shit. Like, you can't. Raise your hand if you'd leave your dog covered in shit. Hose them off if you need to. Like, do what needs to be done to take care of your dog, but also just take care of yourself. Please. This one's safe, right? Oh, shit, you can't see. This one, does this have I went over to make sure it was Zach. I was like, did he actually change? So he was wearing this. Apparently he got this as like a sponsored thing. It's huge and he hates it, so I might steal it. It's like a giant Final Fantasy hoodie. And then he didn't wear it anymore because he got hot. So I had to confirm that. It's huge. That shit. What's on it? Oh, it's the Phoenix and the what? What is it? It's a something. If only I played this game. He runs hot and it's thick as fuck. It's like fleece lined. Whatever that is. But then I was like, okay, let me go get the dogs because I let the dogs out before I did that, and Trick was having a triple shit, so I apologize for that. I went out there and literally like he's the first one to come when I call, and I usually just have to do this little quick whistle, and both the dogs come running, and Lilith comes running, and when he doesn't, I know it's because he's doing something, and I rounded the corner, and he's just like in my bean patch, like shitting. Dogs are the best. I spend my life just like watching dogs shit, and they always do that like hunch and look at you like, don't ever leave me. You know, God knows. I know, fertilizer straight into the beans. I know. It's a trust thing. It totally is. Yeah, I've read about it. I've read about it multiple times. I don't need this. I'm not cold. I've read about that multiple times that dogs do that. They're looking at you because it's like their most vulnerable moment. And it's why they like to come in the bathroom with you and like sit with you when you're having a toughie, I guess. They're like, I've got your back. Don't worry about it. I'm here for you when shit goes south. Which is hilarious. So like, of course, I can't just leave him. I'm like, I guess I'm just going to stand here and we're just going to, good job, bud. I always say good job. I don't know what else to do. I'm just like, good job, bud. Good job. You're doing a great job. We're all super proud of you. Good shitting. It's the best. I mean, dogs are the best. Anyways, we have more music to listen to. Let me move some stuff over. I don't want to run out of time. I'm sorry about that long break, though. That my dogs, seriously, what are you going to do? They make that eye contact, and it's like, I can't leave now. I live with you. Blah. So scary. Still a clown. If the garage band sound is part of their shtick, they've nailed it. It was really hard. Like, the beginning, I feel like it was easy to understand them, and at the end, it was hard to understand them, and the sound just got, like, muddled. I don't know what it is, though. I know nothing about sound recording. But I know Guar can sound better than that, because I've listened to Guar for years. I've seen them live on accident once. Same. Y'all are my favorite. I like it. I think it was... Chronicles said we're like presentable feral. Same. Like feral that you're not afraid to introduce to your friends, but also you kind of have to give the like, okay, just be normal for a few minutes, okay? Like just no, it's fine. You're normal. It's fine. No, just like for 15 minutes. Just like they'll understand. They'll get used to it. They'll understand. They'll know what the fuck is up. Just like give it a minute. as opposed to the ones where you're like, just stay in your dark corner. I'll be gone for 3 hours and I'll be back kind of situation. I don't know. Is Domestic Dan live? I was literally just trying to pull up my raid thing because there's Daniel. I'm just super high, so I'm gonna go find something to eat that's probably bad for me, and I'm gonna do that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna thrust you on my friend Dan, who's one of my oldest, dearest friends from Twitch, who I did get to see at TwitchCon, and we got to hug. But of course, I forget to take pictures of anybody everywhere, anywhere. So there's that. Brush your teeth, clean your bongs. I saved the links in a tab savey thing, so I have the ones we literally only missed like 5 or 6, so I have them for tomorrow morning. Come by. So high, I'm gonna talk forever. Wash your butts. Happy Faded Friday.